Hi, I'm talking today to Shelly Whitehead. Shelly is a UK relationship and bereavement coach. Hi, Shelly, how are you?
Morning, Joanne. Lovely to be with you.
Lovely to be with you too. Shelly, as a relationship and bereavement coach, tell me a little bit about the work that you do and in what areas you can step in and help people.
Okay. I work with a number of men, a number of gay men who are experiencing issues in their relationships. And my micro niche is working with individuals and groups of single, bereaved, and divorced women who would like to embrace love again. I'm also known for giving them on a date in 28 days. So I look at the relationship my client has with themselves and where they are right now, the obstacles they're experiencing, and where they'd like to be. And step by step, we work towards what they really want in their lives.
How is coaching different from therapy?
Traditional therapy focuses very much on where the client has been in the past and how it's affecting the present, their behavior and their life. Coaching looks at where you are right now and where you would like to be and what you're experiencing in between that's stopping you from getting to where you are. Being a qualified NLP practitioner and Ericksonian hypnotherapist, I use a lot of the tools to access issues that my client has experienced in the past. And together we work towards what they are wanting in their lives right now.
What are the benefits of working with a coach?
As I've said to so many people before, I have 3 coaches that I work with in my life. I couldn't do without them because I work on specific areas, be it business, be it what I'm working on with my book, or in my personal relationships. A coach is someone who motivates you, inspires you, who really gets to understand the nuance of who you are and the behaviors and beliefs that stop you from getting to where you need to be. It's like having a personal trainer in your life. If anyone who's worked with a personal trainer and worked with a nutritional program and seen the effects on the body and the confidence of that person afterwards, you'll understand very much what it's like working with a coach. It's a very empowering process to have someone who really understands your life and what it is that you really want to accomplish, and who waves that flag because you're climbing to the top of a hill and it can be very, very difficult, but is constantly there as a sounding board waving that flag and saying, come on, you can do it, and together we'll get there.
Now, the bereavement coaching and the relationship coaching are very different. What can somebody expect to happen through these processes?
The ending of a relationship and losing one's partner are very similar in that the process that somebody goes through, that absolute shock and denial, even if you're expecting your partner to pass away, as happened with me when my husband was terminally ill. We knew that death was imminent, and yet when he passed away, it was that absolute shock. It's a physiological reaction that happens when someone passes. And going through that whole process is very similar to what I see when my clients walk in here, and they've either decided to leave their relationship, or the partner walked in and said, hey, it's the end. I don't want this marriage or this relationship anymore. And we'll work on getting out of the shock. I work on creating a very sacred space for my clients, either the ending of the relationship or that incredible, desperate, gut-wrenching bereavement process. The difference with a bereavement is that there's absolute finality to things. You're not dealing with a partner who has perhaps found someone else, or the issues related to having a living ex-partner in your life and dealing with the children and the parenting issues. with a partner still on the scene. The bereavement process, you're totally alone. You are making all these decisions yourself. Very different.
If you're working with somebody in bereavement coaching, how would you work with them to coach them to know that perhaps it's okay to go on and date again?
It's a process of, it's a slower process, and I really work at my clients' own pace. Sometimes with a terminal illness, a client has done a lot of work, especially if they've been working with a therapist or a coach themselves, where they would be more able to step into the dating scene, or readier to step into that dating scene than someone who hasn't kind of been working on the process. So I'd very much be gauged by where my client is and what work they've done themselves. Of course, I have a 28-day process that gets the client back out in the dating scene. But sometimes I can see they're clearly not ready because they haven't done enough of what I call a clearing process. And that's a clearing of space, it's a clearing of body, it's a clearing of mind, which is so very important, vitally important, before they even begin to find out what lies beyond life, at the front door.
Thank you, Shelly. Thank you so much for talking to me today.
You're very welcome.